Hey there, he's popping in here. So basically, this is a new channel. It's really not a big thing. We're kind of like just progressing and stuff, but yeah, I mean, just the basic thing of this basically is like today is like 10:04 p.m. and I'm recording this because I'm kind of bored. So yeah, we're just chilling here. Um I was gonna try to kind of perform my language, not my language, but like the way I talk, because I don't think I'm really good at that skill. So I'm kind of perform, and with that, I'm gonna tell you what I know about science, which I'm improving in. Well, first we gotta talk about Einstein, which he's a scientist, specifically a physicist, which he was born, I believe, I believe, no, I don't believe, he was like 1874, if I'm not wrong, and he died in 1950, which he was approximately a fucking 80 years, so that's fucking age. So, yeah, basically that. Also, I know that he posted, not he posted, he transformed the Newton's theory about gravitational space. So what we know that basically this Newton was saying that the force of an object basically was informed by the weight, shall we say, but Einstein had a different concept, and that's why Einstein is one of the most basically famous guys, because no one really understands why he's one of the most um famous guys in the red, because if we talk face to face and we say, hey, name one scientist, you the most like 13 answer you're gonna say is probably Einstein or Newton or I don't know. Yeah, it's basically everyone knows Einstein, but no scientist or physicist knows really why. I mean, of course, they know that he created the spatial relativity. He created also the. I mean, he didn't create it. He was still there, but he like discovered. No, yeah, he kind of discovered it, which he, and then he did the general relativity, if I might call, which the equation is basically E equals mc squared, which is I'm not really gonna explain it because I don't know it, and I'm really working on it because I know that E means energy, M means weight, C means cosmological something, a square, which I don't know why is a square, so I'm kind of getting into that stuff. So yeah, we're just trying to like learn about science and that. Also, as you can see, I have the piano there, which I'm kind of trying to improve at it. I have the Einstein's picture over there that somewhere in the channel I can explain it, what it means. And I have my desk over there and my goals over there. So yeah, I mean this channel could be a lot. I don't really need. I'm not really doing it for getting money or anything. I just do it for fun because I really want to improve my speech skills. And yeah, also we should talk a little bit about Einstein's career. So I said kind of the biography and stuff, but I haven't talked about what he likes. I've seen. Of course, I'm not in his mind, so I don't really know what he actually liked, of course, because he died. But he really liked to play the violin, which was really interesting because he was all the time. Every time he said that for him, the world or the experience that he had all the time, it was like music, which was kind of interesting because when you see people walking in the street, you don't really think, hey, this guy's thinking about music. No, you like think whatever, but music is kind of a really interesting point of his life, but that's what the theory that he presents is so elegant, just like a classic music of violin. Excuse me. Oh. Also, he really like. I'm not sure why. I'm not gonna say some bullshit, but he said that he really likes riding bikes all the time. For some reason, who knows why? But I think it was like he just liked it. I don't think it was some environment thing or stuff. He just liked it. And yeah. For those who don't know, he's half. I think. I mean, I might be wrong. I'm not sure if he's totally German or totally Jewish, but I think he's both. I think he's mixed, German and Jewish, which you know he experimented both of the world wars in his life. Cause yeah, in the World War One was in the mid '90s, and World War Two was in half, like fucking I don't know, 1939, 1945 in my fucking histories, right? So yeah, he's he's making a really good point, because he he was German and Jewish, so you know all this stuff with the Jewish people about this German this this guy called Hitler, which he hated Jewish people for some reason that I'm not gonna explain in this video, which I have to investigate deeply because we're gonna learn that, I know. And he moved to United States for a better place to be in, because he really noticed that during the past past the World War One, he was like, fuck, Hitler is fucking like a psychic. He's not a really good man. So like he was like hell fucked up. He's kind of fucked up. Let's go. And he really made a good experiment, which was about the light, the sound. That's why he said why he was like fucking, I don't know, he was like fucking in a train, and he was like, why when I'm seeing a light, his first fucking light and then I hear the sound. I think that was the thing. And he was like, wait, what? And then he started creating all this equation, E equals mc squared, all this stuff, and it was really interesting how he did it. Because, they really, because, okay, we gotta know that the I don't know how that word is called, but it's like the velocity and the speed, or the speed, I don't know how it's called, or way lower than the speed of light. So the light is the only one at the top. Like fucking light is right here. Sorry, I'm kind of sleepy, so I kind of feel kind of tired, but yeah. And the interesting part I was talking about is that he graduated high school when he was I'm wrong, 17 years old. And you say, oh man, you're just creating all this stuff. No, I just saw it, baby. So you wanna pop it, you wanna Google it or something, just do it. So yeah, and that's quite interesting about him, because I've seen a lot of these guys. I also knew that Tesla, when he was like fucking 14 years old, he was looking for university, which is kind of crazy. Because you see, like, in nowadays, people graduated barely at 18. I know in most countries they're just until 11th grade, which is like, I don't know, fucking 17, 16 years old. But back then, 14 years old is way too young. They're, I don't know, a child. I mean, I'm 16, which is not really a big difference, but I'm saying, like, it's really interesting how he really made a lot of good stuff for the world when he was just in his mid 20s. He was like 24, 23 when he created this thing in 1906, the theory of relativity, which he was used an impact for the world. And 4 years later, there was this scientist which he went to like a fucking desert or something near Chile or Sao Paulo, somewhere there, and he saw one of the moons of Jupiter. It makes sense about what this Einstein was saying. So he was like, "Fuck, this is true," and the word was, "Fuck, this guy was right." No one believed him. It's true because no one he didn't even earn the I think he said like that. No, yeah, Nobel Prize for relativity. He needs some bullshit about photons, electromagnetic shit. I don't fucking remember. And yeah, because no one really understand what he was trying to say. He was a really good dude. Now, hey. So now we talk a little bit about Einstein, and we talk about that he liked violin. He saw the world as a violin world, and he was like really inspired by it. So it's really interesting his story, because he was looking. I also saw that he was when he was child. Sorry if I know the exact age, but like 6 years old. Fuck me, I don't really know it. He saw his father gave him a compass, and he was like, "Why every time I move, this fucking thing moves?" And then he started like, "Wait, where's this invisible thing that I can't see? That for some reason is just there." And he said that that was one of his brightest idea that he had, which he came after years with that. So, by the way, Einstein was a really enemy of quantum science, because he didn't like. I mean, I'm not gonna explain quantum science, because like no one understand that shit. Not even me. I can tell you something about quantum science, but I can't understand it. No, if you think like this is the meme. If you think you understand quantum science, you don't, buddy. You just don't. Okay, so chill. You don't. Okay. Say, oh, quantum science is that? No, buddy, it's not. Okay. No one really understands it. Good. Because Einstein was saying this. Okay, quantum science, just for putting a summary, is like probability. For so he was trying to say that the quantum science says that basically when you do not look, when nobody's looking at the moon, basically the moon is not there. Which Einstein was like, fuck, this guy's fucking crazy. What is he talking about? What are they talking about? Because there were a lot of supporters of the quantum science. So he was like, fuck, how am I supposed to believe that when nobody's looking at the moon, it doesn't exist, right? So you not make sense. No, it doesn't exist. No, it's not there. So like, fuck, that doesn't make sense. Like what? Because imagine have this thing. So if I put it here, how we can see it? If I put it here and I look that way, but I'm still holding it, right? So he was like, fuck, if I put this here and I look this way and then I turn over. No. If I look this way, that in there doesn't exist, because the particles basically transform one side to other. They like move around, shall we say. It's just so confusing, quantum science. I'm reading about it. About quantum science is a really good book that I'm reading. I kind of want to tell you the name, but it's in Spanish, so it was, because I was like 15 when I read it. Now I don't really read it in Spanish because, I don't know, I like it in English. But yeah, this is basically what I'm gonna tell you in this video. I know this is like the second video. The first one was read with me something. Um, and yeah, basically this is it. Uh, I hope you like it, and if you don't, fuck you. Okay, so yeah.